Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 4 of the May Carnivore Challenge here on Big Anklevich on health. Marshall and I are supporting each other through this whole process, trying to help each other get there, and we're challenging each other to do better. Marshall's doing a beef, butter, bacon, and eggs thing, and I today am doing still my experiment week, where I'm trying out beef, butter, bacon, and eggs to see if that is enough to lose weight. If I eat the calories that I'm supposed to doing beef, butter, and bacon, eggs, do I get the same results as I did when I was doing just ground beef? Well, it's an interesting experiment, and it's been kind of surprising to me so far. First of all, yesterday I went 17,000 steps. So I'm still doing that. And today, first thing this morning, I got up and I went out and I did more steps. I did my walking today. So I'm doing the walking. Walking is happening. And I'm going to keep going on that. Most definitely. When I got home, that was when I closed out my fast. It was 44, almost 45 hours long. And I had myself some smoked turkey. Yeah, I'm still working on that smoked turkey. I have still got like 5 more pounds of it at least. So I had a pound of smoked turkey, which gives me like 500 calories. It's not, you would think that's a big deal, a whole pound of meat, but it has way less calories than beef does. So you gotta eat more, but it's okay because it tastes really good. I love smoked turkey. I've actually smoked a few turkeys myself, and it's pretty darn good. And this turkey that I got is pretty darn good, so I'm happy with it. A little later in the day, I had myself a dozen eggs and a pound of bacon. That's right, that's what I've been doing. I mean, I did it, 3 days in a row, basically, although I did have a fast day in the middle of that. So that's what I've been eating. I had 3 pounds of bacon. I was going to try it out, see how it goes. And I got eat this turkey, and I got some brisket that I got to eat, the smoked meat that I got. I suppose the brisket I could eat once switching back to lion diets, but once I finish with that stuff, then it'll be time to call this experiment done with and say, how did it go? After all my eating, I did remember that it was my day to do my workout, and I still didn't want to do it. I don't know what the deal was. I guess, I went 3 times in a row that I skipped, and I don't know, if you're trying to get in the habit of something, skipping it 3 times in a row is not a good idea. That doesn't help you want to do it more. I did force myself to go out there and do my lifting, and I lifted, and it was tough. It was really tough today. I felt just completely worn out. I don't know if that's because I skipped the workout, and so I wasn't as in shape as I could have been if I'd been working out those 3 times, but it was tough. But I survived. Here I am, still going. There's one more thing that I have to talk about. So a couple weeks ago, my wife went to Sweden and Denmark. And while she was in Denmark, when she goes on things like this, she likes to get everybody a little souvenir. And she tried to think of what to get for me. And she wanted to get me something that I could have on my diet. And so she came home with a thing of Danish gouda cheese. And I told her I couldn't eat it at the time because I'm still doing my ground beef only month, and so it's just stayed in the fridge. It's like sealed in a wax covering, so it was fine and everything. It was just sitting in there chilling and waiting. And this afternoon she's like, hey, didn't you say you were gonna eat the gouda cheese that I brought home today? And I thought, and I was afraid to eat it because I have a problem with cheese. Cheese always causes me to go off the rails. But I told her I would eat some, and I didn't want to, spit all over, because it was a really nice gesture. And so I cut off a piece, and I had myself a piece, and the cheese was really good. And I called the whole family down and I said, you guys all need to have some of this cheese. Eat this cheese. It needs to be, you need to help me eat it, because if you don't, I'm going to eat it all. I did have more cheese than I should have. I kept cutting off little slices and eating it, and it was really tasty. I would like to get to a point where I could have some cheese and just, as a treat now and then, and be good with it. I think that I'm okay. I ate the cheese and it was so good, and I wanted to just keep eating it. And eventually I said, okay, we're putting this away. And we put it away, and I'm not having any more of it. It's going to be in the fridge, and the kids can eat it, or whoever can eat it. I'm done. I probably blew it a little bit today, though, because that put me, I'm sure, above my calories that I was supposed to eat. But I think I kind of already know how this experiment comes about. I've already seen several weigh-ins, and I think I know how it worked. So, I guess I could say that I blew it today. I got to hold up my hand and confess that I blew it. I was perfect in April, and today I ate cheese, and I ate a little bit more than I should have. So I didn't go overboard, at least, which I usually do. I guess it all remains to be seen. Tomorrow, will I go overboard? Will I open the drawer and just be like, cheese? It'll be like Cookie Monster, cookie. Rob, 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 rob. I hope not. I can't do that. But I guess we'll see. I'll be back tomorrow to tell you about that. But before we finish this off, let's go see what Marshall did today.
Hey everyone, I'm here to report on day number 4 of the May Carnivore Challenge, actually the BBBE Challenge. For me. So how did I do? So when I last left you, I had started a fast. I had eaten a big breakfast on Saturday, and I had started a fast. So how did I do? Did I make it? I did throughout the day. And Saturday I fasted all day, went to bed, woke up the next day, didn't eat anything until 3 o'clock. So I don't know how many hours that is. I haven't done the math. I need to have a graphic here like Big does on his phone or whatever, but yeah, so that I thought that was pretty good. I was gonna go till 5:30 when we were having dinner, but I stopped and I had some jerky to eat around 3 o'clock, and then we had hamburgers for dinner. Had the family over for dinner, had something sensible this time, and so yeah, I just had hamburgers, and I think I had 2.5 about hamburgers, patties, and that was it. So that was a successful fast, I would say. I'm going to try it again later on this week. So, all right, doing well. I hope to keep on keeping on.
All right, there we go. Good job, Marshall. You did much better than me. Keep it up. All right, we'll see you guys again tomorrow on Big Anklevich on Health.